Welcome. This is Into the Writer's Cave, and I'm your host, Patricia Sargent. Today, we're going into the Writer's Cave with award-winning author, producer, and entrepreneur, Iris Bohlin. When you're developing your stories, what comes to you first? The character, the plot, the location, what hits you first?
Sometimes it's different things. Sometimes it's the character, because the character's talking to me. Or sometimes I could see something. I was in New Orleans not too long ago, and we was walking over those grates. You know the grates that's in the street? It was walking over one of the grates, and I walk around them because I just know the one time that I walk on top of one, it's gonna fall open and I'm gonna drop down in there. Well, I wrote a book revolving around that with one of my characters. So it all depends on what juggles that mind,
But your stories are very character driven.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Yes.
It's what the character wants, not what the plot wants.
No, and the character will tell me if it's not working for them too. I know people think I'm crazy when I say something like that, but they will let me know if it doesn't work. I have been known, Patricia, to go in and wipe out 5 pages of something that I've written because that character just won't let that thing stay in there.
Wow.
So I've have been known to go and do that. And the thing about it though, is when I do that, the characters never let me down. Those 5 pages are redone like that, and it goes on from there. But if something's in that story that's not working with that character, the character will not let me continue on with it.
Wow, that's very interesting. And it does speak to the fact that your stories are character driven.
Yes.
Readers can tell the difference between a character driven story and a plot driven story.
Yes, they can. And I think part of the reason why my readers fall in love with the characters is because the stories are character driven. You're going to fall in love with that. You're going to know whether you like or hate that character in the first chapter of that book, or the first time that character appears, because I have to make sure my readers understand the motivations behind some of the things that my characters do. And in order to understand the motivation, you have to understand the character.
That's the truth. Yes. Now, as I mentioned before, I've got a lightning round of questions for you, 5 lightning round questions.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go into the mind of Iris Bohlin, which
Good luck.
are reading.
Good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. It's crazy up there, but okay, come on, let's do it.
Now, I've read your book, so the mind of Iris Bohlin is a beautiful place to be.
Oh.
Now, lightning round question number 1. Night owl or early bird?
Early bird.
Ooh, how early?
6:30.
Ooh, that's early.
Early.
That is early. Okay. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Ah.
I have it right here. Tea. And I drink it all day long because I just love tea. Is just that's my soother.
Oh,
and I don't care if it's 90 degrees outside or not, I'm drinking my tea. Thank you so much. This is one of my favorite books. And then I have my water mug, and this one has Dream and Believe on it.
Oh, beautiful.
Because that's what I think people should do. I think if they believe in themselves, they should follow their dreams.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. I love that.
Thank you.
Okay, 3rd question.
Okay.
Quiet night at home or evening out with friends?
Quiet night at home.
Oh, what do you like to do?
Most times, believe it or not, I'm reading or I'm listening. Right now, I listen more to books than actually holding them in my hands and doing them. But mostly, I'm listening to a book, relaxing my mind and having my tea. Sometimes I have a glass of wine or two. I've been known to down the bottle, but like I said, I'm usually that. Believe it or not, it's reading.
Oh, no, I could believe it. Mm-hmm. What's your writing ritual?
My tea. Have to have my tea. Early in the mornings. I'm that person that would get up in my jammies, come upstairs, with my tea. I actually have a tea. What's the thing called Keurig? I actually have one in my office. I have my tea, I sit down, I read the last passage of whatever I wrote the day before, and then I'm just go into my writing,
Oh,
and I can get lost there. So by the time people are getting up at 9 o'clock to go to work or anything like that, I've gotten at least it's somewhere between 1,500 and 3,000 words in by then.
oh, wow, that's fantastic. You're a fast writer. That's
I
fantastic.
because it character-driven stories, they drive your stories. So
Hmm.
it's not like and I'm a pantser. I do not, unlike you, I'm gonna get there. I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
You
But
need to do you.
I'm a pantser, and I don't sit down and the story would just flow. The story was just flow. I'm not gonna say I don't have those moments when I have to stop. I told you there was a book delivery. Anyway, I told you I have those moments when the character has taken me as far as they can take me, and then I have to stop. And sometimes I'll just go to another story that I'm writing on, or sometimes I'll go and walk or go to the gym or something like that. And then I'll come back and sit down, I'll read through it, and then I'll go right back on it.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah.
So I think you might have already answered the final lightning round question.
Uh-oh.
When you're not writing, what do you most enjoy doing?
I most enjoy reading, or let me say this too. I am a huge police procedure person when it comes to TV shows and things of that nature. But I like the old shows. Like I love Columbo and Madlock and The Closer and Law and Order. You know, those shows I could sit back and I could just I don't care if I've seen the episodes 50,000 times, I can sit back and watch those. And if it's not those like on a Sunday, I love westerns, old westerns like Gunsmoke and Big Valley and Rifleman. I love old westerns. I can watch those as well. But most of the time, if it's really up to me and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab me a book. I'm gonna grab me a glass of wine or a cup of tea, put some music on, and just sit back and just chill.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Which one of the Law and Orders is your favorite?
I like the regular Law and Order.
Yeah.
Oh, and CSI New York.
I was going to ask you.
I love CSI New York. I recently watched CSI Miami. And when I binge watch. I binge watch. I go for days watching the same thing. My son will walk in the house and weren't you looking at that yesterday? Oh yeah, but that was season 2. Now I'm looking at season 3. So yes, that's it. But the regular Law and Order is the one that I love the most.
Me
And the
too.
CSI New York is the CSI that I love the most.
Me too.
Yeah.
CSI, the one that took place in Vegas, that started it. But there's something about the character chemistry in CSI New York. It's a little closer, a little tighter.
It seemed closer knit to me. And like with
Yes.
CSI Miami, that one was good.
Stop it. Just stop.
It was something about the CSI New York one that I just loved it. I loved
Yeah, not so much Miami.
it. Yeah.
Bless their heart.
It was okay. It was okay.
Yeah, but New York, that one had the chemistry.
Yes.
Oh, Iris, just as I predicted, this has been way too much fun. I've had so much fun chatting with you.
Well, thank you. And it was fun being here with you. I'm glad we got a chance to do this. We should do this again.
Yes. Oh, yes. I would love that. I would. Yes. But this time, before we free you to let you return to your story world, is there anything in particular you'd like to share with our viewer readers?
Well, I'd like for you all to know that number one, I am so grateful that you guys love to read romantic suspense, and I thank you so much for being a part of my world, because I know you guys think that you get into my world with my characters and all of that, But you guys are such a huge part of my world as well. So I just want to say thank you all of the readers out there. Thank you so much for being a part of our world. If you want to come out and you want to find out where I am or where you can connect with me, I'm on social media. I'm on Facebook under Iris Bowling. I'm on Twitter under Siri Austin, which is the name of my publishing company. I'm on Instagram under somebody. I think I'm Siri Austin. I think I'm Siri Austin underneath of Instagram. See, this is Patricia. See, this is why people have to keep their real names, because you keep forgetting who you are and where. This is why I have to be Iris everywhere I go because of this. But yeah, you can catch up with me on my website, irisbowling.net. You can always catch up with me there. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So I just want to tell you, thank you all so much for being a part of my world.
And on your website, you keep your events up to date. So if people want to come out and meet you live and in person, we could just check your events page to find out.
The events page usually has it on there, but I am down for the year. So I am done for 2019, but 2020 is, yeah, it's going to be a little busy. It's going to be a little busy.
Well, Iris, it's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us and to let us into your story world.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Patricia. And I know that this is going to be a huge success for you.
Oh, thank you. Fingers crossed. Well, thank you, viewers, readers, for joining us in Into the Writer's Cave. I'm Patricia Sargent. Please join us next time when we chat with another Into the Writer's Cave author. Until then, happy reading.